A UPS driver went above and beyond his delivery services when he kicked down a door and helped save a family's dogs from a house fire. Let's dive in and learn more about this amazing story. Hi everyone, Alex with Empowering Survivors, and this is a survivor story for dogs, a family of dogs in a home that was sadly just the details here are going to be remarkable. There was actually a lightning strike on the house, and that's how it caught fire. But thankfully, there was a UPS driver close by and helped save the doggies that were home alone. So let's dive into the story. But before we do that, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to join our empowering family. Let's be the empowering voices for missing persons, survivors, and those who don't have a voice. UPS driver praised for kicking down door, saving dogs from the house fire. And this takes place in Norfolk, Virginia. And a Virginia UPS driver is being praised for going above the call of duty and rescuing a resident's dogs from a fire. Chris Schwenk takes pride in driving for UPS, delivering packages and building relationships. He said he is very familiar with a family's house in Norfolk after delivering packages there multiple times. The elderly dog usually sunbathes out in the yard, so I got to know him over time, Schwenk said. Some of the stuff's probably for them. Okay, so let's watch this little video right here.
It's crazy.
The brown hat.
It's never the wrong time to do the right thing.
Shirt.
I just was doing something that I would hope anybody else would do.
And socks.
I try to service my customers best of my ability.
Is the uniform for this hero. Hampton Roads native Chris Schwenk takes pride in driving for UPS, delivering packages and building relationships.
I had delivered there multiple times.
Especially at this Granby Street home.
The elderly dog usually sunbathes out in the yard, so I got to know him over time. Some of the stuff's probably for them.
But last Wednesday, while braving the elements on his Norfolk route,
I was driving down the street and I could smell the smell of smoke, kind of like campfire or burning leaves or something.
At first, Schwenk didn't think much of it, but after turning onto Granby, he realized something was wrong.
When I looked in my side view mirror, I saw smoke coming out of the attic.
The house on fire after being struck by lightning. He called 911, but couldn't wait.
It was a blessing that I knew that there was pets there.
He knew he had to act.
Drove back around, parked over there, and ran across the median, and that's when I banged on the door, and I could hear the dogs in the house. I rang the doorbell, and there was no response on that either, and I just knew with the smoke coming out that we didn't have time. Something had to be done. I just, kaboom, kicked the door in, and there's our little buddy on the other side of the door. He was happy to see the door open. If they could talk, I think they would have get me out of here.
Schwenk says he and others were able to get the 3 dogs out to safety before going back on the job. His thoughts are with the family dealing with damage to their home, but he's thankful it wasn't any worse, and his actions are now being recognized by the homeowners, his co-workers, and his community. Would you do it again in a heartbeat?
Of course. I would hope everybody would do that. Man's best friend in there. You got to go get him out.
I love how he said, kaboom! Love that. Thank you, Chris. It also says here, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, I guess PETA, said they are sending Schwenk some goodies for his own pets as a thank you for saving the dogs. So that could have been a totally different outcome if Chris hadn't acted fast and helped the dogs. I mean, it did help that he knew that the dogs were there and he could hear the dogs when he went by. So it could have definitely been a very sad outcome, but it was a happy outcome. So these are the stories that I love to cover. If you know of a survivor story or story that you feel needs to get more visibility, let me know. Make sure to send it to me and I will definitely consider covering it. And if you like this video, if you enjoyed this, I appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please become part of the empowering family. Let's be the voice for the voiceless, missing person survivors, and others who need our support. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. And with that, stay safe, stay thriving. Remember to trust your intuition and make sure to keep it empowering. Bye for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications. Thank you!